Do it. Ajay, do it. Do it. Do it. Music. Do it. Do it. This is a story that happened at my grandmother's house about 2 years ago, and I think a lot of you will relate to it. It's about our housekeeper. She works mornings at my grandma's and then goes to our place in the evenings. She's been with our family for maybe 13 or 14 years. So here's what happened. A while back someone in her household had a death, so she took 3 or 4 days off from work. After she came back she started helping with dishes at my grandma's place. There was a little kid around who kept pestering her for noodles. She kept saying no because she needed to get home early that day. The kid wouldn't stop though, and finally she started scolding him, getting a little harsh about making the noodles. My auntie, who checks on the kids like any mom would, have went into the kitchen to see what was going on. When she stepped in, she saw the maid yelling at the kid and even raising her hand like she might hit him. My aunt was shocked and immediately tried to protect the child. The kid ran and hid behind the sofa. The shouting drew my grandmother out of the living room. She'd been watching TV, and when she saw the scene she was stunned. In all the years this woman had worked for us, she'd never spoken so loudly. It was out of character. Grandma called the maid into the house to talk to her, trying to calm things down. The maid came inside and sat down, but her posture and the way she moved were different to defensive, agitated. When my grandmother asked what was going on and why she was being so harsh to the child, the maid went on about something that had happened back home. She said she was from a nearby town and that a short time earlier someone from her community had been killed while sleeping. She said people had stepped on him and left him, that they wouldn't forgive the people who did it, and that she intended to get justice. She seemed to be talking about revenge. Grandma tried to reason with her, pleaded that she was a poor woman, that she had no husband, that she worked to feed her children and elderly parents, and that hurting someone here or getting violent wouldn't solve anything. The maid just kept insisting they wouldn't let it go. Then, right there, she went limp and fainted. Grandma called the maid's son and asked him to come and take her home to get her out of the house and make sure she was okay. He came, but the next day Grandma called to check on her. When her daughter checked on her at home, she said the maid had gone straight to sleep as soon as she got in and wouldn't respond. A little later, when her daughter went to wake her up for some food, she snapped at her rude and angry, like, "I'm sleeping, don't bother me." After that she started acting strangely again, talking loudly, agitated. At one point she even tried to attack her own daughter. The family had to lock the doors, hold her down and calm her. She fainted again. Her condition was bad for a while. For about a week she was seriously unwell. Even after that she was up and down. She complained of terrible dizziness and a heavy feeling in her body, saying she couldn't stand, couldn't even get up sometimes. She missed about a month of work. We told her family to let her rest. We didn't want her around the kids when she was like that. There are small children in both houses, and we didn't feel safe having her work until she recovered. After a few months she slowly got better and started coming back regularly. Then one evening she came to our house later than usual. It was around 7:38 by the time she showed up. I noticed her walk right away, the same odd gait I had seen at my grandma's. This was the first time I'd really seen it up close. She came in and, in a strong, loud voice, called out to my sister-in-law for tea, demanding it, basically. I felt uneasy and ran to my room. I was scared because of what had happened at my grandmother's before. I asked my brother to send her home for the night. He did. As she was leaving she sounded a bit more normal, and when I asked if she was alright she said, "Yes, I'm fine, just dizzy, my whole body feels heavy." That was the same line she'd been saying before. I'm telling you this because it actually happened at my grandmother's house. I wanted to share it. I'll talk more about it another time, God willing. I hope you found this story interesting. Thank you.